Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching this video. If you are new, welcome once again. I am Regina Umado, a pharmacist. I hope you all are well today and I hope you all are taking good care of your health. I am here to help you. I am here to teach and direct you on how to take better care of your health by discussing diseases, causes, treatment, prevention, home remedies, and overall health related topics. So if you're interested in this kind of topics, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon for weekly update. Today I will be talking about lactose intolerance. Some of you may have lactose intolerance without knowing it. If you're the type that will say, oh, I'm not good with milk, I'm not good with dairy products, either because after eating it you have one symptoms or the other, or you don't feel yourself after taking it, you may be having lactose intolerance. Before you jump into conclusion and think you have lactose intolerance, watch to the end to understand, so that you will not mix it with milk allergy. Lactose intolerance is a digestive disorder in which individual is unable to digest lactose. Lactose is a disaccharide, the kind of carbohydrate found in milk. Those who have lactose intolerance don't go well with milk and other dairy products such as cheese, butter, ghee, ice cream, yogurt, curd, and any kind of dairy product. Why can't these people digest lactose? That is the cause of these symptoms you're having. Lactose intolerance occurs as a result of producing insufficient amount of lactase. Lactase is an enzyme that helps in breakdown of lactose. Because lactose is a disaccharide, it has to be broken down into glucose and galactose in order to be absorbed in the body. Any kind of carbohydrate at all that we consume have to break down into monosaccharide like glucose, galactose, and fructose in order to be absorbed by the body. If it does not break down, the body cannot absorb it. It cannot be processed properly. So in lactose intolerance, because these people produce very little amount of lactase enzyme, they cannot digest the lactose properly. Because the lactose is not broken into glucose and galactose, it cannot be absorbed by the body. Therefore, produce digestive symptoms. This lactose intolerance is very common. About 70% of the world population is having lactose intolerance, and it's not serious. But if it's not handled properly, it can result to severe digestive problems. Those who have lactose intolerance produce these symptoms whenever they take milk or other dairy products. These symptoms include diarrhea, bloating, epigastric pain, nausea, and vomiting. These symptoms occur because when lactose does not break down into glucose and galactose, it cannot be absorbed, and then in the small intestine they pull large amount of water, causing the diarrhea, and then on getting to colon, they will be acted upon by microflora. These are microbes. This microflora will ferment the lactose. During the process of fermentation, gas is released. This produce the bloating, and then as the amount of gas increases, it causes epigastric pain and also nausea. Because of the distension, it will cause the gut. So other symptoms, though depending on the severity of the intolerance, includes fatigue, mouth ulcer, muscle and joint pain. But these symptoms varies depending on how much lactose you can tolerate and how much you've consumed. Now the risk factor. Depending on the risk factor, lactose intolerance is divided into two: primary lactose intolerance and secondary lactose intolerance. In primary lactose intolerance, these people digest milk properly when they were babies, but when they get older, they develop lactose intolerance by producing less amount of lactase enzymes. So these primary intolerance are found to be more common among this race: Asian, African, Hispanic, and American, compared to the European. Also, some people are born with lactose intolerance as a congenital disease. they obtain it from their parents, and they are unable to process lactose because of deficiency or inability to make lactase. In secondary lactose intolerance, it occurs as a result of diseases that affect the gut, like stomach infection, Crohn's diseases, and also chemotherapy. So, diagnosis of lactose intolerance. Lactose intolerance is usually self-diagnosed. So these people produce the symptoms such as diarrhea, bloating, epigastric pain whenever they consume dairy products. But if they exclude this milk, these symptoms will not be there. So if you want to diagnose yourself, you can exclude any kind of dairy products from your diet for 1 to 2 weeks, and then include it again to see if there will be difference in what you feel. Also, you can alter the quantity of dairy products you take. But mind you, those who have milk allergy can produce these symptoms as well. So in order to avoid any kind of confusion or mistaking milk allergy to be lactose intolerance, it is advisable that you get proper diagnosis from your healthcare provider. But if you are sure what you are suffering from is lactose intolerance, then no need of going to the hospital for diagnosis. Treatment of lactose intolerance. The only drug available for lactose intolerance is lactase enzyme supplement. Apart from this, there is no other drug. This enzyme will help to digest the lactose whenever you take it. It is taken in form of tablet or by adding it to the food. These are mainly for those who doesn't want to do without dairy product. But the best option is to avoid dairy products. And remember, I said that the cause is due to deficiency in producing deficiency or producing less amount of lactase. This means that you produce lactase enzyme, but because it's not enough to digest the quantity that you must have consumed, the intolerance occur or the symptoms occur. So there are some people that have lactose intolerance, but they can still do well with some dairy product other than milk. Like I said before, the severity of the symptoms depends. Some people can take like 1 cup of tea made of milk, they won't have any symptoms. But when they take like 2 or 3, they produce these symptoms. It means that you have exceeded the amount that the little lactase you produce can process. Therefore, the symptoms occur. But if the severity of the symptoms is much, then it is better to avoid milk and milk product completely. Avoiding it is not easy because you'll be lacking the nutrient that this milk will produce. But it's nothing to worry much about, because those nutrients that you will be missing when you stop taking milk, you can obtain it from other sources. Milk is the major source of calcium. Calcium is an important nutrient in the body that makes the bones strong. It helps to strengthen the bones. And when you don't have enough calcium in the body, it will cause easy fracture. You can easily break your bone, especially when you get older. But you can obtain this calcium from other sources such as soy milk, almond milk, coconut milk, oat milk, broccoli, and many other vegetables. So if you are excluding milk from your meal, this will not be a problem. You can get calcium from other sources. And also, milk contains vitamin D. Vitamin D, you can as well obtain it from other sources. First one, sunlight. You can go and expose yourself to morning sunlight, not the harsh one, and you make vitamin D. Other sources of vitamin D are fish liver, sardine. Milk is also a source of protein, which you will be lacking if you stop taking milk and milk products. But you can as well alternate it with pumpkin seed, eggs, fish, meat, beans, almond seed, peanut, and so many other sources of protein. And then for vitamin B12, which is important nutrient in the body, from beef liver and kidneys, salmon, mackerel, tuna, crab, and from many other vegetables and fruits. Another nutrient which is also found in milk that you will be lacking if you quit taking milk is vitamin A, which is also important in the body, especially for eyesight. You can obtain it from carrot, tomato, pumpkin seed, broccoli, sweet potato, squash, and so many other vegetables. And for those whose symptoms are also severe but don't want to do away with milk and other dairy products, the treatment option for them is taking lactase enzyme supplement, which will help to process the lactose whenever they consume it, therefore eliminating the symptoms of lactose intolerance. So this comes to the end of this video. I hope you found this video useful and you like it. Please, if you do, give me a thumbs up. Comment on the comment section below. Share to your friends and family. Thank you for watching. Do take care of yourself and have a good day. Bye bye.